Yeah, and Johnny was good, man.
What's going on, my guy?
Thank
How
you for pulling up, man. Good
course, my
looking,
guy.
man. You already know. Y'all got
Appreciate
Johnny here, man. We
Had
outside.
to link up, man. Long overdue.
Yeah. So listen, hold up. For first, before we start,
Yeah.
I got this Ciara vinyl in my hand. Ciara album just came out. She signed it. It says, hold on, let me show you guys real quick. It says Dub and the Fam. She was out in Dumbo last night, her and Russell Wilson.
You know that?
It was fire, son.
Yeah?
They brought the kid out.
Okay.
It was dope. It was the whole thing. But her album, to be honest, I played it last night in the car. I put it on Apple Music, and the whole joint was like a no
Bangers.
skip, like old school dance vibes, like
Okay.
with the new blended with the new.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they're gonna go crazy on this on TikTok.
I'm gonna have to check that out for sure.
Yeah. So wait, where you coming from this morning, man?
I'm coming from upstate, man. Upstate vibes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How long till you get?
Not too long, like 2.5. Not too
Okay.
crazy.
Okay.
Long trip.
So what you got planned for the weekend?
I got some Love Island gigs I gotta go hit. Shout out EMC. That's tomorrow, Sunday. Whenever this drops, Sunday EMC.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a vibe. Make sure you pop out.
So how much stuff you been doing with Love Island, like in the last couple months?
I'm not gonna lie to you, since like end of May, that's really when my content really just started taking off. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like shout out to like Jameson, shout out to a lot of people with just the TikTok stuff.
Yeah.
But you gotta put in the work. You gotta
Gotcha.
post a lot.
So you say TikTok is like the platform for you, or Twitter? Like which one is the best platform for you?
It's tough. It's really interesting because I first started popping off on Twitter because I started posting Joe Budden clips, right? And then that started taking off, boom, boom, boom. Summertime comes, right? Well, not summertime, I'd probably say March. I wanted to pivot a little bit because I want to get on TikTok. So I said, no, what could I do? What's missing? And I spoke to you about, I'm like, oh, let me start getting into TV shows and movie reviews. So then you saw me still doing Power,
Fire.
recap, stuff
Yeah.
like that, slowly. None of that stuff really took off for real, but I did get certain looks, like
Yeah.
shout out to London Brown. He retweeted some of my work and stuff like that.
Dope,
So
dope.
we started doing that. Then sometime comes, I do the same thing I normally do. I say, yo, Love Island about to come. Make sure y'all tune in. New season about to drop. I do that.
Gotcha.
Drop it on TikTok.
How many subscribers and followers you got over there on TikTok?
Now we at 10.8K.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Span of what, 2-3 months?
What about likes? Like how many likes you got over there? Millions?
you don't want to know?
You in the millions?
Like 2.8.
That's good, bro.
million, bro.
You're doing your thing.
Trying,
So let me
bro.
ask you a question, like how you got into the content, like how you started even doing the Joe Budden stuff and all of that.
Well, I watched the content. I watched Joe Budden, but I've been doing interviews for like a while since I had my own talk show.
Okay.
Since I was 2018. I'm the youngest black man to host my own talk show.
Fire.
Yeah, endorsed
Fire.
by Terry Crews, Angela Yee, certified.
Wait, so why we didn't see this? Why it's not on the Twitter?
It's
Like,
everywhere. It's on the Twitter. It's on Instagram. It's on TikTok. Yeah.
I ain't see it. What's the name of the show?
It's called Behind the Flash.
Behind the Flash.
Yeah.
And that was with Angela Yee and all of that?
They endorsed the show. They wasn't on the show.
Okay.
But they heard about the show. They said, you know what? Let me give you a shout out.
That's dope.
You're doing
man.
good work.
That's dope.
Oh yeah.
So and then how did you link up with like the JBTV community?
Honestly,
Cause you was in that community way before me.
I was in there when they was at like 4K.
Okay, and how did that happen? Like,
It was random. Like, you know how even now, like, stuff shows up on your For You page.
yeah.
I think, the algorithm be weird. Like, sometimes it hears what you're talking about with other people and stuff, and they just throw it at you. I guess because I was talking about it with maybe friends, and I just watch it, and maybe I retweet some of the stuff, now it's popping up more. Then I see the community, I'm like, oh, there's actually a community where people actually talk about this, like, on a daily basis. I'm like, all right, let me tap in. I tap in, started talking in there and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, y'all cool. Then they started doing spaces and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's more of my lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, they never had nobody. Everybody was just talking to the community. Nobody was actually hosting a space for people to talk.
Okay,
So
like
I'm
a clubhouse.
Like
thing.
a clubhouse type thing. So I'm like, yeah, this is more of my lane where I could, get my shit off and stuff like that. So they started doing spaces. Now, every week, we talking about the pod, breaking it down, what's going on. And That's how I really got integrated with the community.
So who's the person in that community that said, we're going to make you a mod, or we're going to do, like, who was the person that started organizing it like that?
You know, it's a combination of both. Like me and Cobb would always have conversations. Ever since I joined the community, I said I like what you're doing. I like what you got going on with the community, and I always ask the questions like, what were your plans to expand? Like, how could you make the community bigger? Because you're at 4K. You obviously want to grow. So I'm like, yeah, what plans did you have? What did you like want to do to help grow the brand? And he just started telling me little stuff here and there, and then that came up, like Spaces. He's like, yo, would you be down to mod? Because he sees my clips. That's one of the main reasons why I was a mod there. Because I'm like, and I clip for fun. I didn't clip for engagement. Like, there was no Twitter Blue. There was none of that. There's no verification stuff. So you couldn't really get paid at the time. Okay. So I was just doing it for fun. Like, I seen stuff that I thought people would relate to, and I just posted.
So Cobb is the mastermind
behind
the JBTV community.
Yeah.
So he's the one that organizes Micah.
Yeah.
He's the one that told Jameson. He's the one that did So he's the mastermind.
Yeah, he was.
And none of y'all have actually spoken to him? Like, heard his voice?
I've never heard his voice, no.
So y'all could be talking to AI.
Could be talking to AI, for all we know.
Y'all are crazy.
I mean, are we?
Yeah, if you think about it, because like y'all, you're not doing it anymore. But like, let's just say, for instance, Micah, Dash, Stag, Juicy. Let's say if they never spoke to him, right? It's like they're playing a game of Squid Games.
A little bit.
It's like they're playing Squid Games.
A little bit, yeah.
That's crazy. They don't know who the hell is behind this shit.
But
you don't think that's a little sick?
It is.
Like,
it is. But like, it didn't bother me because like, so that part didn't bother me. The part that bothered me was sort of the work that you're not getting paid for. You know what I'm saying? You put in all this time, a lot of effort. Like, you see what they're doing, the newsletter, and every week it's JBT. I had to go to meetings a couple times a week. I'm like, this is a lot.
You're going to meetings.
Yeah.
But Cobb is never talking at the meeting.
It had nothing to do with, those meetings had nothing to do with Cobb. That was strictly JBTV doing that by themselves, producing, coming up with top. That's them. Cobb didn't tell them to do that. He didn't tell us to do none of that.
Got you.
Free reign. Free reign to do what you want to do. Make the content however you want to make it. As long as, you feel me, is no...
But then after, so Cobb didn't tell you to do all of this.
Nah.
But y'all still report to Cobb after y'all do it?
Nah.
No.
We didn't report to Cobb.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out this.
Cobb is like, he's just the creator. He's the creator.
Okay.
So if he wanted to boom the community, he could do that.
He's like Saw, Squid Game.
But he don't do, like, he's behind the scenes, so you're not going to see him in anything. You're not going to see him on the spaces. You're not going to see his face in the community. He'll write in the community, but you're not going to...
I'm not going to hold you. Joe was sitting back.
He
laughs at that shit. They got it.
At first, I didn't think he was real. I didn't think Cobb was real, but Joe confirms that he's real.
Of course he's going to confirm he's real.
Why you say that?
Because they're behind him. It could be him. Like Cobb could be Ian. Cobb could be Ian.
It could be his brother, yeah.
Because it sounds like something Ian would do. Like, yo, we're going to start a community. Nobody knows me. And then one day it strikes gold, and he's like, yo, Joe, look. I didn't got to do anything. Look, they're doing all the work.
All right, watch this. When do you think Cobb was created?
I don't even know.
Look.
I don't know.
He was created way back when Joe was in Slaughterhouse. So it had nothing to do with when there was no community.
So it had nothing to do with Ian.
You know what I'm saying? Slaughterhouse. So he was there when Joe was... He was a troll. So that's how him and Joe know each other.
Got you.
So I think over time, you build a relationship.
He's the best troll in the world. He's the biggest.
For Joe, yeah. For Joe, yeah. You can see, like, even with the Drake stuff, he know what he's doing.
Oh, he's definitely on payroll.
He's been around.
He's on payroll.
Imani knows him, yeah.
Yeah, he's an independent contractor.
Yeah,
sure.
he's been around. He's been around.
So, all right. So, what do you think about the WeWork spaces?
WeWork spaces is
compared to the JBTV spaces.
It's a mixed bag. So JBTV Spaces, obviously, you know, you're gonna get PC answers. They're gonna give you some hardball stuff when they can, but I feel like WeWorks really gets down to certain stuff, and maybe they go down alleys they shouldn't. Mm-hmm. But that's the nature of WeWorks. Like, you want to get to the science and do the science. But I enjoy WeWorks because, you know, it's not always about the pod. Sometimes you just, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, we talking about whatever, just joking on each other and stuff like that too.
I like that as opposed to just strictly Joe Budden. I like the, you know what I'm saying, the mix.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like our spaces are much better than the JBTV spaces. I'm going to just be completely honest.
Hey, man.
The reason why is because, and that's not, and I haven't even been hosting spaces like that.
Yeah, you haven't.
Right? I just be like going to Danny spaces. But when I go into Danny spaces, we breaking down everything.
Yeah.
I mean, everything.
Yeah.
So by the time a Sunday JBTV community space comes, we already covered everything. It's nothing for them to cover.
That too.
They're really doing
Once a week.
a playback review space of the weekly spaces that we do.
Right.
I'm going to be completely honest. Because it's like all of us over here have got kicked out of the JBTV community due to us being content creators. You know what I'm saying?
You think that's why?
Yeah, because like when I first got kicked out, I was doing like some little self-promotion stuff or whatever.
I was doing it too.
I was doing it, and then I got kicked out, and I had to make a whole new Twitter account. I made the whole new Twitter account. Micah and Juicy, it was like, yo, Dub, we're going to be good. Just don't, whatever.
Right.
So I wasn't doing nothing, but then just my tweets, got me boomed out of it. Yeah, like
what was he tweeting, Dove?
I don't even remember, but
It had to be crazy. No,
I don't even feel like it was nothing crazy, but they boomed me.
Really?
Yes, I was like, yo, I'm too dynamic. That's why that's why I was like, yo, I'm too dynamic. I can't be stopped. I'm better than these niggas over there. So I'm just getting to the content shit myself. So that's why, you know, today, a year later, look where we at. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's
I done
funny?
made a studio, podcast studio.
I heard, I was a mod
Yeah.
for a little while, so I heard about your name, but I never knew who you were, your face, or what you did.
Yeah.
And then how I found about you was the Imani interview.
Oh, okay.
That's how I found about you.
Fire.
And I'm like, oh shit, got Imani on the pod. He working.
Yeah,
Put it to work.
man, like-
Studio looking nice. Interview fire. I'm like, oh, this is dope.
Yeah, that's how I was just like, yo, like that's my brand, just quality.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Fuck with
saying? Just putting out quality stuff that look good. You know, we got the files. We're doing the research on stuff that we're talking about. You know, I don't need to be a scholar to look up something and tell you what it say in black and white.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So
How'd you get in tune with WeWorks, and is that separate with getting into with Danny?
to be honest, man, the WeWorks thing started because of Joe.
Okay.
He was on some like, yo, WeWork, like said some funny line, and we just took it and ran with it. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? Yeah.
Whose
that's-
space was it Danny space?
I think it was a Joe space, to be
I'll
honest, how
find
that
that space.
happened. And but then how it happened with me and Danny and just all of us coming together, Absurd, Furious, Nick, you know, Engineer,
Talking
all of
finesse.
us talking in church now.
Yeah.
We came together just off of content creation and everybody just hating on everything that we do.
How'd y'all find each other? Like,
Well, I found Danny from the JBTV community spaces.
Okay.
And then he threw a space, and I threw a space.
Y'all was joining each other's spaces.
Yeah, we was joining each other's spaces. And that's how that came about. And then people tried to get me to not bang with Danny.
Why?
Like a lot of people.
Why?
Because they was like, yo, he different than you. We don't like him. He didn't see that. He didn't see that.
Okay.
And this and that. And we like you, whatever. And I'm like, nah. I never rock with that.
Okay.
I never rock with that. People trying to split us up.
Yeah.
Because I was like he's his own person.
Yeah.
And I rock with that. And I'm my own person. And like he never tried to like shit on me
Right.
or try to like belittle me or anything like that, or try to be like any of them funny games like that. You know what I mean? We never had that.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, I rock with him. I can fuck with him. And then like I'm honest, he's honest. Like we got a cool dynamic. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever had an issue with any content he's done? Like, have you disagreed with any of his content?
Nah, there's been like disagree. Nah,
Yeah.
there's been content where I go like, oh, I see what you're doing right here. Like,
Okay.
I see what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
Right.
Like, you know, like, but
But it hasn't been a content where like, damn, I don't think you should have put this in.
nah.
You never had those conversations.
Nah, I think all the content that he put out is fire. Like, I think he should put it out. I think he should go harder. Like, nigga, like I be like, yo, like sometimes like you could go harder, but
Yeah.
Danny's not that type of person to go like super crazy. I am though. Like I'll go to lengths that he won't go.
Oh, yeah? You heard that, Danny?
Yeah, nah, that's a fact. Like, but Danny go far though.
Yeah, he's working.
He go far. But what I mean by that, I'm talking about like violating somebody.
Okay.
I'm talking about like violating
Like,
somebody
he's
in the
pe-
content.
Petty?
Yeah, I think we both could be petty, but like Danny's petty is more like he's very calculated in his petty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me, I'm calculated in my petty too, but I don't care. Like I
Imagine a Dub versus Danny war, content
no,
war.
that's
Imagine
not
that.
happening. That's not happening. That's not happening.
How's that go?
That's not even happening.
How's
That's not even happening, man. Like
How'd
the
that go,
crazy,
though?
the crazy part is that people would love for that
Bro.
to be a thing, but nah, man.
That would have
you
the
know what's so
Twitter
crazy?
streets hot.
Even like close people that I know
Mm-hmm.
try to be like, yo, why you rocking with this dude? Danny
Really?
Yeah, bro. Niggas that I know like from the town.
Why they dislike Danny that much?
I don't even think they dislike Danny. It's just that they like some people that don't even know him. When they hear his voice,
Okay, yeah.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
they look good and they're like, nah. So people just judge people off
how
of
they look,
nothing, not
yeah.
knowing who the person is and the
Yeah,
work that they
facts.
put in.
Facts.
And I feel like that's not fair.
No,
You
not
get
at all.
what I'm saying? I don't
Not
feel
at
like
all.
that's fair. And so many people have tried to divide us over the year that I feel like it's not gonna happen. Like
Yeah,
that's
I have.
how I
I've seen
feel.
it. I've seen this.
Yeah, even you try to see her
Me?
Dub and Danny war just now, nigga.
Nah,
Like,
I'm just doing the content. You feel me? I'm just chilling.
So wait, what do you think about the pod though? Like the Joe Budden podcast? How you feel like the dynamics there?
So I'll tell you, I didn't watch from the beginning. I'm not one of those people.
Okay.
I actually started 2021,
Okay.
right when they was just getting ready to leave the old spot.
Okay.
That's when I started. The academics interview is actually the first part I watched.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, this is Joe Budden.
Did you like the Rory Moore shit better, or did you like
I never really.
tapped into that
Not
shit?
really.
Okay.
So what I did was probably 400. From 400,
Got you.
I
So it wasn't really
binge
Rory
watch
Moore.
it.
Yeah.
I binge watch it for like 2 weeks straight.
Okay.
Every day, every episode. YouTube. Then I'm like, I'm missing some episode. Why I can't find some episode? Then
You
I'm
didn't
like,
feel like the pod was like a little boring though sometimes then?
when it was at the old crib?
Yeah, when it was just Ish and Ice and Joe and Parks, like, cause I felt like that shit was boring.
Boring? It depends. It depends what they was talking about. It depends.
Yeah, like I
Depends-
never
it
really
depends.
tapped in like that, cause I was like moving around. What made me really tap in was my man Shells.
Really?
Yeah, bro, cause he was watching a little too much.
Wait, where did you start?
Huh?
Where did you start?
To be honest, I started
Like
like
500s probably?
yeah, probably like the 600s.
Oh, you so late.
Yeah, like not like I've seen Joe Budden podcast in the 400s.
Okay.
I've seen him in the 3, but I never watched a full episode.
Oh,
I may like
okay.
watch like 15 minutes.
Damn, dog.
I'm serious.
15 minutes?
I'm being mad real with you because
It was that boring for you?
yeah, because like I listen to Tax Stone.
Okay.
Like I really listen to Tax Season podcast. That's what I really listen to.
Yeah.
And because you got to understand, like, I've changed my whole life.
Right.
Bro, like, I've changed my whole life. Like, I'm married. I'm in the church. Like,
Yeah.
I got 2 kids.
Right.
Like, I changed my whole life. So I could only listen to a certain type of person.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even the music that I listen to, like, I only listen to certain type of music because it's certain type of life that I was living. Like, I only would listen to Young Jeezy, only
Yeah.
listen to Uncle Murder, only would listen to Jadakiss, only would listen to 38 Special because they're talking about the things that I'm dealing with every day, day to day. Like, it's crazy, but I would wake up regular, I would go to work on Wall Street, right? Got my property and casualty license, you know, went to Georgia, got my license to it, but then finished that, come back home, come to the hood, start hustling.
Right.
But my hustle's not like everybody else. My shit is like times 3. Everybody out there selling crack and cocaine, but I'm doing something, you know what I'm saying, greater. You know what I'm saying? But then while they doing that, I'm watching them.
Yeah.
They in there with crack in the microwave. Like literally cooking crack in the microwave, taking it out, paper towel, fork. Like you get what I'm saying? I'm watching them on the dryer, on the washing machine, cooking it up, like for real. So it's like those are the only type of artists that I would ever listen to. And then when it comes to podcasting, that's why I would listen to that type of podcasting.
So did you ever listen to what's my guy's name? Combat
Jack. Nah, I never really, because he was like the beginning of podcasts.
Yeah. I only listened to one of his pods, and that was because he interviewed J. Cole way back. That's how I found about Combat Jack.
Yeah, I was listening to Taxstone because he was first, I think I saw him on Instagram first.
Okay, yeah.
And Facebook and all of that.
Yeah.
And then that's how I started watching them listening to them on Spotify. And I even downloaded Spotify and all that at that time because of him.
Was this podcast long? How long was it?
Maybe like an hour and 15 minutes,
Okay.
maybe like shit like that.
So maybe you weren't used to the long podcasts.
But then sometimes he would do long episodes, like 2 hours and stuff like that. And I would tap in because I'll be in my car, you know, riding around throughout the city.
Yeah.
And that's fire to listen to. Then you turn on some music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, like that was the vibe. So the Joe Budden stuff really came after kind of like I kind of started changing my life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So when did it get more interesting for you? Was it maybe when Flip and Mel came on, or a little bit before
when
that?
Flip came on for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because Ish and Ice, I can't relate to those dudes because they from Jersey.
Okay.
And even though Ish say that like he a street dude and all of that, his level of street is different than a New Yorker level of street.
True.
Now Ish has lived in the city for some time, and I think he had a crib in Manhattan or Brooklyn or something like that, and so he understands somewhat of the New York thing.
Yeah.
That's why I can relate to him somewhat, but it's not the same.
Okay.
Like a Jersey hustler and a New York hustler is total different hustlers.
Yeah.
And so their talk is different. The way the connections that they have is different. Like them dudes is buying houses faster than New York City hustlers. It's just a total different ball game. It's not that I don't like.
But Joe from the towns.
He from the towns, but like so where Joe is at from the towns is like St. Albans.
Okay.
All right. So and that's like the back in the back box of St. Albans where it's nice.
Yeah.
Not like where it's rough.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So, like, even when you listen to the pod and Joe tells stories about, dude, I was sitting by the store, dude, by crate, sitting Indian style, like, that was him.
Yeah.
Like, he may have done a robbery, whatever the case may be, but it was more so like, he wasn't doing, it's different.
He was also not trying to do all that because he's rapping
rapping
like that,
too.
so.
It's just like a little different. Like you got those guys in Queens that could be sitting by the store all day. They not gangsters or nothing like that, but they around the gangsters.
Yeah.
They not soft. They not none of that. They'll fight you. They'll do all of that. They minding their business. But when they get into a tough time because they've been around the gangsters and all that, they like, yo, hold up. I know this crib over here that we could go into and bust in.
Facts.
And that's the type of dude that Joe was. You get what I'm saying? So, but there's a lot of dudes in Queens like that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But that could flip the switch and be turned on, be gangster real quick. So, it's just different. It's just different. So, but I do like the pod.
You like it now?
I love it.
He did it's the best thing.
I think it's the best podcast out right now.
Okay.
When it comes to like black podcasts, urban podcasts, I think the Joe Budden podcast is number one. But being that they are number one, I do know that there's room in the streets. They need something else. Like the people need something more than Joe Budden. Like, so when you get the Rory and Moore podcast, it's cool.
Yeah.
But it's whack. And you got these sports podcasts. You got the 520 podcast.
520, shout out the guys.
They cool and all of that. but they sports niggas. So it's
What
whack.
What that? No.
Nah, look, I'll be real with you,
No.
because you gotta come. I'm talking from a street point of view.
I don't make it whack.
But that's why. But
they
that's,
can relate. The street niggas can relate to sports.
Nah, I know, but they only watching it for like a sports take or whatever.
Yeah, sports is-
Yeah, but that's not. It's not some street shit though. It's not like some tax stone shit. It's not like some like. You know how you listen to the
get
Joe
that,
Budden
though.
podcast? Like you can listen to the Joe Budden podcast. A street nigga can listen to the Joe Budden podcast and get an all around feel.
You could.
But that's why like the Joe Budden podcast is kind of the best. It's the best right now.
Yeah.
But like, say for instance, if Tax Stone was home right now doing a pod, he would be the best podcast out right now. Because you got to think about it. He would. Only reason why he wouldn't be good, and his shit could fuck up, is because if he was to try to get guest interviews and people wouldn't want to be on his show due to their alignment with their relationships to other people.
True.
That's the only reason why his shit would fuck up. But outside of that, talk wise,
Yeah, you got it.
nigga, Joe will be listening to tax shit every day to go back to his shit to like, hold up, I gotta, like, cause iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, like, these are the best of the best people, but there's nobody out here keeping it funky. Like, even a take that I was just about to say, and you cut me off like, yo, nah, that's a real take. Niggas ain't keeping it real. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but nah, because you was talking about the 520 not being street, but that's not what they there for.
Exactly, but also I can't listen to it every day.
Why not? Well, it depends. Are you a sports guy? That makes the world of difference.
But hear me out. I can listen to the Joe Budden podcast every day.
That's different, though.
But they talk about sports though too.
They bad at sports.
Exactly.
They're terrible at sports.
But they talk about it just enough for me, good enough for me. And
so
then-
you're not a sports guy. That's what it is.
but when it's playoff season,
Yeah. There you lock
when it's championship time,
Okay. Yeah,
when it's time for me to bet,
you one of those.
it's time for me to make some money.
I get it. You one of those.
Yeah.
You one of those. Okay.
it's like I'm not gonna be watching your
'Cause
podcast.
look, watch this. Do you watch First Take? No.
Oh no.
See?
I have.
You have, but you don't watch it.
I don't watch it. I'm not a.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not an everyday first taker.
That's why those type of shows won't beef you, not because they don't talk about street shit, because you not locked into sports like that. Like, for instance,
But they don't talk about street shit though, neither. But they don't.
because that's not what they do.
But they don't talk about anything related to it. It's like
That's not what they do.
But it's super square activity. But that's not.
You can't call it square. It's sports.
No, it's square activity.
You can't, bro.
It is square activity. That's like, for instance, like you know when Sue Surf
Yeah.
was calling Ish and Ice squares,
Mm-hmm.
because they are.
Bro, that's like saying, what's the man's that that's actually about to go on 520 right now? Zaire.
Yeah.
His podcast, because he don't talk about street shit. What?
His podcast.
That makes him a square?
I tapped into his podcast to try to, but it's whack too.
What? Because what?
Because you got to understand like the culture. Like, for instance, like you see when Behan came on the pod.
Mm-hmm. You like that?
Behan is African American.
Okay.
Real talk.
Okay.
He said something that mattered. He said, yo, Joe Budden, you came to my city and you got showed around my city by an African.
Yeah. Yeah.
That matters.
Yeah.
What's your nationality?
Nigerian.
This matters, bro. Like everything that you said in our conversation matters. Like,
Yo, your FBA shit?
but you're
You're-
more
you're-
structural.
you're-
But you're more structural in a sense than I am.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
before we started podding even, I said to you, I said, yo, bro, what your parents do?
Yeah.
And you was like, yo, my mom do this, my pops do this.
Yeah.
They still together.
Yeah.
Got a house in LA.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then you look at you upstate,
Yeah.
got a job,
Yeah.
good job too, and you do. So it's a different structure.
It is.
Your mindset is different. How
Hell
you
yeah.
think is different.
Hell yeah.
Even how you looking at me like, yo, W, you don't want nah, because that's not my culture. That's
Okay.
not me.
I
Like
get
me is block party,
Block party.
boom, 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 dancing, lit, we lit. Your shit may be, yo, we did this, we lit, all my family get together, we eating, we throw on our garb. That's not it for me. It's not it. We may throw on some FUBU, Air Forces,
This is the
Damon
FUBU.
John, like, nah,
What's
this
wrong
it's
with
Queens. It's New York City. This is our culture. But then you got other black people that have came here. You got the Haitians, you got the Africans, you got all these different cultures. They come here and they try to tell us how we nah, nigga.
I'm from Queens too.
I'm just saying.
I'm
you
from Queens too, though.
But you from Queens, but it's not the same cultures
Big
in
Hollis,
Queens. It's
don't
different.
play.
It's different cultures in Queens.
That's true.
That's why Queens is what it is. That's why we the globe.
Okay.
Because it's different cultures in Queens
Yeah.
for a reason. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got the Queens Village dudes. You get what I'm saying, Hollis?
Yeah, Hollis.
They a little bit more they structured different than the South Side dudes.
Yeah, for sure.
Totally different.
For sure.
Okay, you got 50 Cent, Rochdale, okay, God Brewer. Then you got
Linden
Hollis,
Farmers.
North Side,
Yeah.
all of that fun. Total different movements. Dudes act totally different. Some dudes got houses, dudes got apartments. Totally different.
That's true.
Totally different mindset.
Speaking of Linden and Farmers.
Yeah,
Queen's
let's get
Flip,
to it.
Queen's Flip.
Yeah, what's up?
You and Queen's Flip have
He go to the same barbershop I go to. Me and Flip, we know the same barbers.
Are y'all cool now?
I don't know. I don't know.
When's the last time you and Flip had a conversation?
We've never had a
Spaces.
conversation.
Spaces.
We've never had we haven't had a conversation since
That
he was
happened.
talking crazy to me in my DM and
And
all
you
that.
never-
Like, yeah, it was no, because I don't really know how to I don't really know how to have those conversations again. I don't really know how
Y'all move past that though, or you don't think so, or you don't know, because you didn't have the conversation.
I mean, I don't know because we didn't see each other.
But even
So-
still, mad time has passed since then, and y'all be on Spaces.
I know, but like, I'm from Queens,
What does that mean?
and then like,
Because you said the same shit. So tell me what that mean.
yeah, it's like, I don't know. like,
I don't know.
Like, so you know, you're from Queens, like niggas be rocking niggas to sleep.
Right.
You know, it's the big thing, rock you to sleep.
So,
So
what you trying to say?
like we cool. Like I'm cool with him. I have
Okay.
no smoke with him.
Okay,
I have
okay,
smoke
okay.
with-
No smoke. Okay.
He said he cool with me. He shouted me out on his stuff.
He said that.
He shouted me out on his show on Improv. Yo, shout out to Dub.
Okay.
Yo, I got no problem with nobody.
And this was after.
After everything, and I
Okay.
was like, yo, salute, all of that. But
Okay.
also, Flip also says he's ignorant. He says I'm a hypocrite. He also says I'll be lining niggas up. He also says I'll be playing the
That's
game.
Flip, though.
I know.
You
So
know this.
Yes, but also
you also
I'm-
know he's COE, so it's
but
like
also I'm from the streets. So also, so
So
I
is he.
won't know. I'm cool, but I won't know officially until
Where you
we
meet
shake
up?
hands. Yeah, exactly. So like we
You
like,
don't plan
yeah.
on doing that though.
We may see each other. Like it's New York City, so I could be walking down the street one day, or driving in my car, and I can see him.
what are the chances you think of that happening?
I don't know, because when I drive around, I'm looking, and if I do see Queens Flip,
gonna stop.
I'm gonna stop.
You gonna stop?
Yeah, if I'm driving my car, and I see Queens Flip, if I see, I know it's how his car look too. So
What's
if
wrong
I-
with you, dog?
If I see his car, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna roll down my window. I'm gonna be like, yo, not on some beef shit, just on some yo. What up? like, you know what I'm saying?
wrong with you, bro?
Like, check the, like, you know what I'm
You
saying?
never
Like,
ran into JR.
huh?
You never ran into JR?
Nah, I don't-
JR be outside.
yeah, no, I don't play. Like they cool. I don't have no smoke with nobody. I don't have no beef with anybody in this world.
Alright.
I'm gonna just put it like that.
Alright, man.
I'm chill. But at the end of the day, I have a family.
Of course.
I have this studio. I have people that I gotta look out for. So I gotta protect my neck and keep my head on a swivel at all times.
You
I
are
can't be.
good, dog. Flip,
You feel me?
not worried.
I don't know.
You shouldn't be worried either.
I ain't worried, but I'm just on point.
Everybody handling their business, get into the bag.
No, that's a fact. That's a
Feel
fact.
me?
Shout out to Flip. Shout out to his
Flip.
son.
Shout out to everybody.
I see his son doing the thing now with
Yeah.
with the Instagram.
With the clips, yep.
And it's jumping. To be honest, I like his
Taking it out
clips.
to his pops.
Yeah, he's doing really good.
You know what to
you
do.
seen, speaking of family dynamics.
Yeah.
You seen what's going on with Finesse 2 Times and his mom's?
I seen bits and pieces.
You see, this is how cultural differences
Explain
are a
to me.
big part
Break
of
it down to
things, right? So his mom went online saying that he got all this money and he ain't giving her nothing,
Okay.
right? And she wanted, I think, like a couple thousand $1,000 or whatever from him, and she was going online parading that. And he was like, I'm not giving my mom nothing. Like,
Yeah.
and a lot of people like, yo, you got all this money, all this jewelry, how you ain't gonna give your moms? And he never actually, aired her out. How I think. I didn't really see him air her out, but she did to him. So and me doing my research, I found out that when he was a young kid, she sold his PlayStation. And that always hurt him. And she sold it for drugs and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So that shit made me think. I was like, you know, he's traumatized by his mom.
Yeah.
You know, African American lady, you know, that sold his stuff for drugs and shit like that, which is very prevalent in my neighborhood, in my culture. And yeah, I just felt really bad for him, man.
You
And
think that she's entitled to something?
say that again?
Do you think that she's entitled to?
No.
Why not?
Um,
Just give birth to him.
yeah, but
care of
if he gave her X amount of dollars already,
Okay.
put her up already, try to do that for her, and she's still doing this, sometimes you got to walk away and you got to move away, especially if you have your own family that you're taking care of.
Yeah.
He got kids that he got to worry about.
Yeah.
Like a couple months ago, he had a son that was online saying that he ain't shit. He was like, yo, my daddy ain't shit, da 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 da. Like he had a son that was going viral for disrespecting his father.
Yeah.
So he has other things that he needs to be worried about too. You know what I'm saying? Like he can't be totally focused on his mom if she's disrespecting him like that out here.
Do you believe the saying that you're never too old to be a kid? Never to be old. You're never too old to be
Oh,
a
I do
child's
believe
parent.
that. I
You
do believe that. I do believe that. I do believe
So in the same sense,
I do believe that.
You twist the coin. Do you feel like your parent is never? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just feel like how much do you put up with? Or when is it enough? Like, and then for some people, it's easy to say that, but then if your mom was out here doing that to you, making you look crazy online, you probably wouldn't even be doing content.
I feel like there's a way to handle certain stuff. Like,
How
for
would you
instance,
handle that? Mom online telling you she needs $10,000. You know, you already gave her 100.
Yeah.
You like, yo, I gave her 100 already. She asking for 10.
Honestly, bro, you got to figure out a way to cut the water off, because her voice is only gonna be so loud as other people make it. So, if you put her in a situation where it don't matter what you're saying, it's not gonna get heard, then it's like,
So how would you? You would put her in like an institution?
nah, it's institution's a little crazy, but I don't know. Limit phone access. Like, there's gotta be ways.
You
to
would sue her, take her to court for defamation?
defamation. No, I'm not taking my parents for defamation.
So how would you cut the water off from her going online, talking about you like that publicly, without...
Report accounts. Get accounts taken down, stuff like that. Because now how you gonna go live? How you gonna?
But you're a celebrity, so now
You
you,
could- I
got
got the power
AI
to do that.
accounts. You got AI accounts that's doing this
AI
now.
accounts.
I'm serious.
AI accounts dub.
That's what's gonna happen, man.
You think my mom
I just want to
is
know
making
how
an
would
AI
you
account?
how would you shut? Because it's really easy to say what a person should do
Mm-hmm.
in this type of moment, but what would you actually do?
I'll be honest, bro. A lot of parents not into technology like that. So they
Yeah,
all you gotta do is shift one little thing and they all messed up. Bro, my parents still call me to this day. Oh, could you help me set this up?
Yeah, but if you was a celebrity, somebody would be setting it up for them.
Exactly.
So
So,
they could
you're
go
gonna cut
viral.
that off. You're gonna cut that off.
Yeah, cause
They don't get nobody to set it up. Then how you gonna operate?
I don't know. I just feel like he's in a bad situation right now, and the way he's handling it, it's just he's one day at a time. That's how I look at it. But he be wilding too, though. He just did like a porno recently.
Porno is crazy.
Yeah, he just did a
Porno
porno
is crazy.
with some joint. You know what I'm saying? That shit went viral or whatever. You ain't hear about that?
No.
Yo, he did a porn, dog.
That stuff don't hit my timeline.
Yeah, he did a porno. And,
That's not my algorithm.
it was
man.
in like a Lamborghini truck and all of that.
Oh no.
I saw a little bit of it. I was like,
I bet you did though.
I was like, I had to do the content.
I bet you
I got
did.
to do the content. I was like, Twitter show all the porn, bro.
Yeah. They do.
Everything.
But it's been like that though.
They've been like that.
I haven't been like a Twitter fanatic, like, you know what I mean? How
How
I've been
long?
now.
When you get on Twitter?
Really, like a year ago.
Get the.
Like a year ago.
I've been on Twitter since 2011, I think, 2012, something like that.
Yeah, did you? So since you've been on Twitter today, you seen the DJ Academics and Meg Thee Stallion
Yeah, to get into it.
stuff going on. So Meg Thee Stallion, her lawyers, I mean, she paid the lawyers, I think, like $1,500 an hour
Yeah.
to question Act to see if he was
He
paid
doing-
by Nicki Minaj,
Yep.
Rock Nation,
Tory, all that.
Tory,
Yeah.
to spread lies and
Yeah.
news or whatever.
Just trying to figure out. Honestly, that's the thing. It's like, yo, she wants it to die down. She in a whole new relationship with Klay Thompson. At what point do you say the
Enough-
past is the
yeah.
past and I'm focused on a new future? Because it seems like every time, I don't know if she's doing it for buzz or like what's the end goal here? Because he's already in jail. Tory already in jail.
And he's getting every motion dismissed,
Yeah, so
every
it's like-
bail thing dismissed. So I think she should let it up. She out here cooking one piece of catfish and spaghetti for Klay Thompson. Like, he's an NBA player.
He said he liked it.
And she's giving him one
He said he liked
piece
it.
of catfish.
He said he liked it.
One piece of catfish.
I ain't never had no catfish. So I don't know.
And it's farm raised. She's giving him farm raised, genetically modified catfish. And he is an NBA player. She is feeding that man diseased
Hey,
and
man.
parasite fish.
If he likes it, I love it. If he likes it, I love it.
One piece with spaghetti.
He's having to do different stuff. You seen it with the they was making content together, doing narration.
Yeah, he must be like, see, Meg Thee Stallion, she gives me like a superficial person. Like, she's a very superficial, like fake type person. And she's an Aquarius. A lot of Aquarius are very superficial. Like, the woman, they can be very superficial, like care about how people look at them, the image, like
Really?
they have that thing about them. And but she has that about her, and I don't really like that. And this Klay Thompson shit, like every dude that she want to get with, she got to show social media that they're a perfect couple. When she was with Party, she wanted to act like she was perfect. When she was with the African soccer player, she was trying to act like whatever, I don't know his nationality, but the soccer player just now, she was trying to act like they was perfect. Like, come on, Meg.
Yeah,
Come on. Like
trying to figure it out. The music's not here. You gotta figure something out.
yeah, but just let your head down and be yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let your head down, be yourself. Like, be vulnerable.
Sounds like you're not a fan of Meg, bro.
I'm not a fan of fake people.
Okay.
So, yeah, once people start being all of that politically correct and, like, too professional for me,
You don't like that?
I don't like that.
You don't think there's a time and place for that?
I think there's a time and place for that, but not anymore.
What do you mean?
So, we've been living the Western way.
Right.
And I don't really agree with all of the ways of the West.
Okay.
Let's put it like that. When you're going to a business meeting, you should put on a suit.
Yeah.
When you're going to church, you should, in a certain day of church, you should put on a suit, or you should put on some type of garb or clothing that is in unison with the people of your faith.
Okay.
I just don't agree with the you can't curse or you can't speak your mind. Why can't I speak my mind? Why can't I tell you how I feel?
You can, but you also have to understand, as a content creator and as somebody that's trying to grow a platform, that's not everybody's going to agree with what you're saying, right? And so what you're saying might rub people the wrong way.
That's fine. I want my platform to rub people the wrong way. I want my platform to make people
You're
feel
a sick
comfortable.
fuck. You
No,
know that.
listen, here's the thing. I'm not being sick. The thing about it, other people are sick.
No.
I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down for you.
Break
I'm
it
gonna
down.
break
Let me hear
right?
this. Let me hear the
When I go to
mentality.
church, when I go to church, I used to go to Floyd Flakes Church, Allen Church on Merrick Boulevard.
Okay.
Now I go to another church in the house. I don't want to say my church, but I go to another church, right? And each pastor, and even I've been to churches in Atlanta, Creflo Dollar. I've been to a lot of churches,
Yeah,
right?
me too.
These pastors all tell you, you've come to church and something I may say may rub you wrong.
Okay.
I am speaking the word of the Lord. And nobody here is perfect.
Okay.
So the pastor is telling you that on Sunday. The imam is telling you that when you go to your mosque, when he's reading it to you, because that's what it is. When you reading the Torah, you gotta follow the laws. So they telling you that, and they aren't liked. So I'm not gonna be liked, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with having a platform that nobody doesn't like or people don't like, but somebody's gonna like it. It's gonna be some ad company that's gonna say, "Yo, there's 1 million people watching that because he's fucking crazy. Let's put our ad on that company," and I'm fine with that. I don't need to be for whatever company that don't want me. You get what? I don't need to be for that.
But don't you think that it makes it a little smoother for
who?
for companies
But that's fake.
to work? No. Hear me out. Don't you think it's easier for companies to work with somebody that is
What agendas do these companies have?
more malleable?
What agendas do these companies have?
It depends on the company.
Okay, so this is the main part, Johnny. You're saying, yo, I should be smoother and act a certain way for these companies. We don't give me a company, and then once you give me the company, I'm gonna tell you that company's main agenda, because a majority of these companies that you're talking about are targeting our neighborhoods.
They
So
are.
so why should I care to be PC and have a platform for a company that's targeting and harming people that look like me and you? Why should I do that? Shouldn't I be enlightening and teaching our people to be free and talk how we should be able to talk and create an audience for my people to listen to? Like,
You can do that, and there's nothing wrong with you doing that. But in the same breath, like you said, you have to wear a suit in certain places. Why is that? Why can't you wear whatever you want in certain places?
so like, no, like for instance, if I go to Williamsburg, I went to Williamsburg a couple weeks ago, and I was chilling with some of my Jewish homies.
Okay.
And when I was over there,
What you had on?
huh?
What you had on?
I had on my regular stuff. They Hasidic Jew.
Okay.
And my boy got a cell phone store over there.
Okay.
So, but they only sell Jewish phones.
Okay.
Okay, and they got a contract with Verizon and all that, but they only sell Jewish program phones. I don't know what they talking about on those phones. Yo,
the
I
community.
mean, they got their own content creators.
Yeah, it's
They got
community.
their own everything. They can't go on the net. They can't go on YouTube. They can't do none of that. It's programmed, right? For them. They people, right? And you know, other Jewish people outside of the Hasidic community know about some of those leaders because they're big.
Yeah.
So why can't my community of black people that look like me and you, why can't we have a network of people that when I talk my crazy shit, you gonna listen to it, gonna listen to it, your mom gonna listen to it, our people gonna listen to it, you signing and all of that because you wanna be right for these fucking companies. You
No,
want a smooth platform so
no.
they can pay you. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about that, Johnny.
No, that's not.
I don't give a fuck about that, Johnny.
Like I said, I think
This is not the platform for that.
There's a way to go about
I'm not
this.
PC, brother.
No,
I'm not.
It's not about being PC.
Like, you see, you from Nigeria,
yeah,
and I'm from here.
yeah.
I'm fighting for my people here.
You know how my people get down.
Yeah, but I don't know.
You know how my people get down.
My grandmother was picking cotton in North Carolina.
Okay.
Real talk. And she just came back from North Carolina from her hometown this weekend. So that's the people. Those are the people I'm talking for.
I hear you.
Real talk.
I hear you.
Anybody else, kick rocks.
I put you like this.
I'm be real talk.
The way you would like to go about things and the way that I'd probably go about things, I'd probably get to where I want to go faster.
That's fine. And I'm cool with that. Listen, my brother, I am trying to build something that's going to take years. Like, let me tell you something. Our people say, see, that's the thing. People want to get rich quick.
Yeah.
See, people want something to happen overnight. That's not how other cultures and other ethnicities done it here in America. They didn't come here and get rich quick. Like, you know, the dudes in my neighborhood, in my hood, ignorant.
Yeah.
Some of the African-American brothers. You say, yeah, very quick. You see what I'm saying? But look, and you Nigerian,
I am.
right? So,
But you.
but look, this is real talk. I'm kicking real shit, nigga. This is real shit. This is the problem. You want to get rich quick. I wanted to get rich quick. Now I don't anymore. And the reason why is because I see the light.
You see it like
I see the light. I go to the hood, yo, niggas always complain, yo, man, the Indians got the neighborhood. Yo, the Jews run the neighborhood. That's what they talking about. But they ain't really thinking about, yo, these Indians, when 9/11 happened, they was getting tortured in South Side and South Jamaica and all types of shit that niggas was saying about them. And they took it. They held jobs in government and offices and political offices. And they started buying up all the Popeyes. They started taking up all the franchises in the neighborhood while we was talking about, yo, the Jews is running it. But no, the Indians was buying it up from the Jews on Rockaway. Now, in Queens, you see a mayor that looks similar to Indian descent. He's Muslim, but he's not Sikh, but he looks like them.
Yeah.
Because you know what? It took time. They ain't do it quick.
nah.
The Jews, they've been in government and banking for years. So people say, well, yo, they run money, they go.
They're putting the time.
It's not because of
wasn't
they
so
got rich
overnight.
quick. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
because of they did it because, yo, Dub, they was quiet and they got there faster. No. They did what they did, and it took years, centuries for them to get to where they had to get to. So no, brother, you can get to where you got to get to faster. That's fine. But there may be somebody here watching this right now that said, yo, I fuck with Dub, and just because of Nigerians and other people coming
Why you
to
gotta-
America.
why you gotta call my
no, I'm just
peoples?
saying.
Why you gotta call my
because
peoples,
when
though?
other cultures come here to America and they be like, yo, we're going to do it better than them
Yeah.
or whatever. So it's going to be something, here we are, right? There'll be somebody watching right now like, yo, listen, I'm going to make sure this nigga Dub get to where he got to get to because he's
respect
woken.
it. I respect
He's
it.
awake. You know, Hov and all of them. I'm sorry, Hov and all them, Steve Stout and all, they down the block. You know what I'm saying? They African American like me. And at the same time, like, they quiet. And I understand the revolution can't be televised. But they need to know that somebody knows.
Hey, you to somebody.
And I'm that guy. And I'm
This
that
guy
guy, bro.
dumb,
I'm
man.
keeping it all the way funky with you.
Yeah.
Like, somebody got to talk for the people, bro, and not be scared to talk. Like, I'm not a scared guy. I'm not a scary guy.
I believe it.
You feel me? Like, I'm not that guy. I wouldn't be able to do all of this if I was a scary guy.
I believe it.
I'll get scary on you before I get scared. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you
Like,
believe that content is a game? And you got to play it a certain way?
yay and nay. Because like I said, like, in the world of independence, like today, in technology and in coding, right, you can create your own platform, my brother.
Yeah, of course.
And if people do like what you're talking about, they will tune in fully. So, yeah, it's a game, but also it's about, do you know the game?
Yeah.
Also, it's about,
You got to know the players.
you got to know the players. And then it's about, are you rubbing the wrong people wrong? See, in me doing this, I don't plan on rubbing. I'm not trying to rub anybody
You may
wrong.
not try, but
Yeah, but that may happen.
it might happen.
Now, I'm not trying to down any other cultures because I love the way certain cultures come here and take over.
Okay.
Right? I do. Like, you know, for instance, I've been going back and forth to Harlem for the last 15 years, back and forth. And I've never seen Harlem the way it is today, the way the Muslim and the African community has changed Harlem today. And it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's totally different than it was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I wouldn't see, I forgot, what's the day that you guys go to the mosque and all that? They all be walking on Eid, you know?
Eid Mubarak, yeah.
Yo, but not even, like, it's they take over Harlem, bro.
Yeah.
Take it over. And you don't see that. And it's not for protesting purposes.
No.
It's not to, it's just, yo, we're together. We about to all go
Worship
here. We about to all
God,
eat
yep.
together. We about to all, it's togetherness.
Fellowship, yeah.
I respect that. I love that. And I just don't like, the ignorance in my people. I don't like the way collectively we all think as a black people, as far as like being PC and being got to be a certain way for certain things. Whatever. I think that we can be ourselves.
Absolutely.
And
Unapologetically.
especially because we are in a land that is of true democracy, full democracy. So if you know how to play the game,
You gotta know.
if you know how to play the game, it can be in your favor.
Yeah.
Like it's in the favor of every other culture and ethnicity that has came here.
Yeah.
And people say taking over. So you just have to know and be smart about that, right? Now,
You mentioned culture, right?
Yeah.
Let's, bring it to New York culture.
Okay.
Right? Seen a clip going around, Kai and Anthony talking about upstate
Yeah.
versus, downstate, the city culture. And, he was saying, Kai and Anthony, son of Carmelo Anthony, 5-star recruit going to Syracuse. And it's funny that he mentions upstate and he plans on going to school upstate.
he said something crazy.
He
though.
said, if you from
Buffalo,
upstate area, y'all don't count as New York. And Long Island even, he tried to
he
make it a little
almost-
iffy. Bro, you went to Lehigh.
Yeah, I know.
You went to Lehigh.
I know. The reason why he said that, too, because he went to Lehigh in Long Island.
Yeah.
And also because he spent a lot of time in Long Island
Exactly.
as a rich black kid.
So how you gonna say it's not New York?
Because he didn't spend time in Buffalo and upstate New York. And to be honest, I haven't either. And I used to say the same thing.
I
I used to
know.
be very heavy on that.
Same.
And
You got experience.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to stand in it. What Cayenne?
Okay.
If you are not, because I've been saying it my whole life. If you are not from the 5 boroughs,
Everybody
you're not from New York City. If you're from upstate New York, Buffalo, Albany, Syracuse, you're not from New York.
They got
If you're from
teams
Long
out
Island,
there.
you're not from New York. I
They got
get it.
sports teams out there.
I'm gonna stand in it, and I'm
College
gonna
teams.
stand with the young brother
Stand with
because
him.
I've been saying it my whole life, and I can't backpedal.
How much you want to bet?
I do want to backpedal though,
Give him a year.
huh?
He's gonna be in Syracuse. Give him a year in Syracuse. Watch him change his tune.
Nah, he's not gonna change his tune.
He's gonna change his tune. He's gonna spend some time in Syracuse. He's gonna see what the energy.
No, he's just
the
gonna say he may
atmosphere
say Syracuse is hood.
No, he
or
gonna
whatever,
say
but it's-
it's New York, bro.
Nah, but let me tell you something. My thing is that I've always said that because of the rap, hip hop.
Yeah, they don't really have that.
I said because of hip hop.
Yeah.
And now, my best artist, my favorite artist is from upstate New York.
Who that?
It's 38 Special.
Okay.
So
So
it's
now,
like,
now what?
so that's what I'm trying to say. Like, and the whole time you saying it, my face was kind of like, I'm like, damn,
You don't want it
because
but
I
it's
don't want to
like,
do it, but I gotta stand in it because
as time goes on, it's like more people just come out of there.
yeah, it is, and it's like it's putting more pressure on the city,
Yeah.
which is fine. Let the city have more pressure. Like we need the pressure then, because we're not producing the music that
Yeah.
we need to be producing.
Yeah.
Like you got Fabio Foreign, like that's the product that we have, and he's New York City, but he don't know Nas. He don't know the roots. He don't know the culture. He
Group
talking
on
about
Chief
Chief
Keef,
Keef and all of that.
Miguel.
Like, even if you did grow up from Chief Keef, if you're a real New York City rapper
I don't believe
and
that, by the way.
understand hip hop, you're not even gonna let that come out your mouth because you know the disrespect that is for the city. So it's like being that he even said that just shows how disconnected
got
New
work to
York
do.
City is and the 5 boroughs is.
New York has work to
So
do.
I'm gonna stand in it with Cayenne, but it's hard, man. The city's doing bad right now when it comes
I'm
to
saying
hip
it's
hop.
producing a lot of talent, not just, musicians, but sports stars as well.
Yeah.
Like, if Cayenne does what he's supposed to do upstate, they're gonna recognize him up there.
Yeah.
Same way they recognize Carmelo.
Yeah.
Same way. Because
mean-
Carmelo's from Baltimore. But because he played in Syracuse, because he played for the Knicks, it's like,
They give him that New York pass,
Get
that
what
New
I'm
York
saying?
City pass.
bro,
Yeah.
Cayenne, if he gets right, he gonna get. Because even
But Cayenne already got the New York City
he
pass
do.
though.
He do.
That he be in
Carmelo did
Dumbo.
right. He did right.
He
Keep
be in
him
the gym
there.
over here playing ball by himself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so now he's a New York City kid.
You gonna go to this game?
Yeah, no, I rock with him. I rock with his
You
whole
know
family and all
I
that.
mean, you gotta go upstate. You know that.
I will
Hey,
go
you
upstate.
gotta go upstate,
I
Joe.
plan on coming upstate to check you
gotta
for the
pull
Love Island watch party that you got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
August.
promote it.
August 25th, Monday. My first Love Island watch party.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you pop out Albany upstate. Show some love. It's gonna be a packed house.
Yeah.
this season, not just for content, but just in general for reality TV, that show has done some crazy numbers,
Yeah, you've been doing crazy numbers with that, man. I've been seeing
bro.
the Love Island baddies.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
All
it
of
gets,
your
it gets
joints.
crazy.
Yeah, wait, hold up. So who are you going? You gonna go with the snowflakes, or you gonna go with the
Snowflakes is crazy.
the
Come on,
queens?
my queens.
Ah!
But I support all women. Oh, you heard? I support all women. Okay, don't get it twisted. Cause I don't know who I was telling this. I was on Spaces with Danny. You might have been there, and I was like, yo, I watched the JBP.
Yeah.
JBP is very male centered.
Yeah,
And he has a hive, if you want to call it that, like that ride with him, ride or die.
That's
like
a fact.
cult following. This Love Island shit, bro,
Cult
is
following.
just like that. But you know it's women, so you know you get nasty.
I know, bro.
But the thing I like about it, and I learned this from Cash Cobain, shout out Cash, bro.
Okay.
He has designed his brand around women.
okay.
They are all in his videos. You're not used to seeing that with a lot of artists. It's usually a lot of cars, a lot of guys in the background.
Yeah.
Cash Cobain, women. They in his videos, his music videos. They promoting his snippets. They all in the comments. You don't see guys in the comments. You see all, you know what I'm saying, a woman-based fan base. So I kind of try to form my fan base like that. And I like that now I have the Love Island, you know what I'm saying, to balance out the JBP. Because Twitter's like JBP, heavy male. But then you go on TikTok, you go on Instagram for me, bro, 86 women is the fan base, bro.
Fire.
That's people that fuck with the content. So
Yeah.
shout out the ladies.
Shout out to the
Feel me?
ladies, man. Shout out to the
Always.
ladies for me too, because in the YouTube content, I be seeing y'all,
Bro,
man.
they be there, bro, and
Yeah.
they support, bro.
That's a fact.
They
They
support. Like if I was to put out merch,
The ladies gonna buy.
they
it.
gonna support.
They gonna buy the shirt for
They-
their husbands.
They're just
and all
gonna
of
buy
that.
it
Yeah,
because like
man, it's crazy.
guys is like they too like they got pride.
Yeah.
Women are not like that, bro. They just
Not like that.
They're just showing love. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out Love Island. We going up. I'm seeing how far this is gonna take us or take
Yeah.
me, because I've been doing this since May. Bro, the show's been over for a month and I'm still pushing out content. It's not supposed to be like that. I'm supposed to be done.
Yeah.
So reunion is Monday. We're gonna see how far this goes and where I want to pivot. I mean, I'm already kind of pivoting because before this Love Island stuff, like I said, I was doing TV shows
Yeah,
and
I
movie
know.
reviews, so I already had that in the tuck. So now it's like I could now we got a audience now.
That's fine.
Now I could show them, okay, yo, I don't just do Love Island stuff. I do TV shows. I do music reviews. I like Mariah the Scientist dropped. My son Kamari dropped. Like I'm gonna be doing album reviews. So I'm gonna incorporate.
How you feel about
everything.
Offset album?
Fire.
Fire, right?
Shout out Offset. Like he was very vulnerable
Yeah.
than he's been in this new album. I'm not really surprised by any of the features. I know some people saw Gunna in there. They was floating on there.
Yeah, flow.
They was floating on that track.
You can't disrespect Gunna right now.
Gunna,
It's a new day, man. It's a
yeah,
new day.
like how long has it been since that whole Doug and Gunna trial?
I don't know, but I don't even. I don't look at that because, like he said, like he comes from a 2-parent household.
Yeah,
Good family.
he doing what he got to do, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And he not trying to be in jail for the
He
rest
not
of
trying
his
to be in
life.
none of that, bro.
He ain't do any of that
He
stuff.
worried about the music. Look, since
Exactly.
he came out, dropped like 3-4 albums.
Yeah,
he
man,
working.
And look, Young Thug looks depressed right now, and Gunna out here looking healthy, winning,
Working.
not even
In
worried
the
about
gym.
nothing. People from the street and that's ignorant from the hood need
Yeah.
to recognize that and see what's going on.
If not,
And
you're gonna fall
if you
behind.
don't, you're gonna be like, Young Thug, depressed, tattoos, piercings all on your face,
You gotta
stressed
get out
out,
the program, man.
and you ain't gonna be where you need to be, player. That's all I'm trying to tell you. You need to get out that ignorant mindset that we have in the hood
Expand your horizon.
and
expand
think
your
differently,
palette.
man. And right? If you do crime, do it by yourself anyway. So you ain't gotta worry about nobody snitching on you.
Yeah, this guy.
Hey, yo, but we're gonna wrap it up soon. But
Yeah.
I want to get into this last topic.
Yeah.
It's about Donald Trump
What a
cleaning
guy.
up the cities.
What a guy.
Yeah. How do you feel about him like cleaning up places like D.C., having all of these like agencies work together, the FBI, CIA, the local law enforcement?
I think he's doing it to try to make friends. I don't know if he's doing it in the best interest of the city. It might be like that, front facing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to clean up the city, do good, stop crime. But in reality, you're not the first person to try to do that. You know what I'm saying? other
Well,
presidents.
has there ever been a president that actually put all the agencies together and said, no, we're going to take, no, nobody ever
There
done
probably
that.
hasn't,
Nobody
but
never
they
done that.
others have tried in the past to try to put coordinated efforts to stop crime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, democratic ways, but not like actually like stop it today ways.
True.
So like, how will you like? So like, for instance, I'm not in DC.
Yeah, I'm not in DC
So I can't speak for DC, right? And he's about to go to Chicago next.
Yeah.
But let's take a place like where we live at New York City today, right? They have a lot of affordable housing that they're building up.
Yeah.
Right. Now I'm gonna highlight a corner, an intersection, Sutton and Archer.
Yeah.
In Queens. It's very big. Got the Long Island Railroad there. Got the E train there. Goes into the city. Then you got the air train there that goes into JFK. It's a hub for transportation. Huge hub. Okay, and you know it's like a big trade area too. Fish markets. A lot of things that go on there. And they spent millions of dollars on these affordable housing units, and people that live up there spend thousands of dollars. Some of them not affordable, spend thousands of dollars to live in these high-rise buildings.
Yeah.
Cool. People are walking out of their buildings, right, to see crackheads
Every
and
day.
prostitutes, dope heads.
Every day.
People panhandling, and they're paying $4,000 a month for rent,
Ridiculous.
right? So, I don't know about DC, and in that same area, or something in Archer, in that building over there, there was a young lady that was raped about 2 weeks ago. Okay, so you had a rape victim in a building where people pay $4,000 a month for rent, where you got New York City service employees that work there, NYPD works in the building, EMT works in the building, because I know some of them that live in the building,
Yeah.
and this is what's going on. So for a place like something in Archer, if Trump was to do that at that specific intersection to clean it up, I would respect it.
Okay.
If you go to like certain places where it's like where you could like where it's crime and things that shouldn't be happening,
Yeah.
I respect it. But now if he's just walking around the whole Queens,
Right, and trying to
going
say,
down blocks of Queens
I'm
Village
doing
and
something.
South Jamaica, that's
Yeah.
just regular residential blocks, people smoking their weed on their block, and you like, yo, nah, you can't be doing that. I don't agree with that.
Right.
But like cleaning up the streets from dudes actually standing on the corner still early in the morning.
Right.
Like, cause I was driving down Linden, like by 194 and something like that, and they got this buffet over there, vegan buffet. You know, fire. They sell porridge, all that good stuff, keep you healthy. But on the corner there, corner store, you got some dudes over there look super bummy,
Of course.
rolling up weed, and they over 35 years old.
Be like that.
And it's like, yo, my brother,
What you gonna do?
yeah. Like in my head, I was gonna say something to them,
What you gonna
but
say?
then I said,
What you gonna say, Dev?
they older than me. I was like, they should know better.
That's the predicament. Some people
I
fall
don't
for
have an
that.
opportunity for them right now to get them up off the streets.
Right. So
I said, however, I said in due time. But I look at that, and I don't look at them and be like, yo, these dudes, whatever. Some of them could be doing more. Then you start thinking like, yo, if they went to go apply for a job today, would they go get a job today?
Right.
I don't know if they have a record. They may not. Popeyes may not even hire them today. They may not be able to go get a trade today.
Yeah.
You know, it may cost to go to trade. So you got to think about, I think about all these things now before I go and say, I'm going to judge this person. He's ignorant. He's on the corner and he's just whatever. I kind of like to think about it a little bit differently now and put myself in their shoes.
yeah, I think it's,
So-
it's work in progress. Like
Yeah.
with the whole Trump stuff, it's like it's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen in a week or two, like he might want it to. I think it's something that'll.
Well, no,
happen
it
over
would
time.
it would happen in like a week or two if
what?
Trump came
And did what?
No. If the FBI and the CIA and all of that stuff like
Yeah.
that came to something in Archer and swept that shit, them niggas would not be out there tomorrow.
But that's not gonna happen.
I'm just saying, you know, if they did, they would not. Because I know how it is. I know the
Trump not.
mentality of Queens crazy people, and they packing up. They
Nah,
moving.
Trump.
moving.
One thing I'll say about Trump, and it could be just the appearance of him being outside, but I hear his name in terms of like doing certain stuff and certain work, as opposed to when Biden was there. Like some people didn't even know if he was in the office. Like they
Yeah.
were worried about his health concerns and stuff like
That's
that.
true.
You never really heard what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? At least Trump, you could hear, okay, he's trying to do whatever. He may not be successful, or he may not do it the best way possible, but he's trying to do something. Not to champion Trump or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know what I'm saying, apples and oranges. Some people just try to, put the work in, others just are there. Like, age plays a factor as well. Like, Biden, he was 70-something, pushing 80. Like,
I know.
you know what I'm saying?
That's a lot. Well, listen, man. Hopefully, we can hear more about this topic on the JVP and Mark Lamont Hill to talk about politics. Like niggas want to hear.
To be honest, you mentioned politics.
Yeah.
They did mention the little
They did,
guys and stuff.
did.
I like that. I like how
that
they
too.
cleaned it up. So
I like that
appreciate
too.
that.
I respect it, man. But yo, Johnny,
Yeah.
I appreciate you for stopping by,
No
man.
doubt,
Coming
my
to
guy.
Dumbo,
Appreciate
I appreciate you, my guy. Yo, listen, you already know, y'all. Listen, follow Johnny Clips.
Yeah,
Yo,
make sure
let him know
follow
all your
me,
platforms.
All platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Johnny Flash __. Yeah, man. We outside.
All right, and follow me, guys, at The Files with Dub on Twitter, on YouTube, Instagram, everything is at The Files with Dub, and it's spelled the way I'm saying it. And you already know, man, we'll be back with another episode. Can't dub me. All right, we good.
Smooth, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.